The Sales Organization, Chapter 4, Part 1. The purpose of the sales organization is to define areas of responsibility and authority vested in individuals, and defining the working relationship between the individuals and groups. When a group of individuals is trying to achieve a common goal, it is important to define what tasks each individual should perform and who should direct these efforts, and to ensure that all activities that need to be done are assigned to individuals who have the necessary authority and resources to do so. As the business expands, executives should know what activities they should perform by themselves and what activities they should delegate to subordinates. The role of specialists. The organization should provide for certain specific activities to be performed by specialists. These could include advertising, research, training, administration of compensation, and development of sales promotion activities. Ensuring that all necessary activities are performed. Left to itself, the organization is likely to focus efforts only on pressing and urgent tasks. The planner should identify a comprehensive set of activities that need to be performed. The process should define accountability. Who is accountable for what results? Neglected activities are post-sales follow-up, new customer development, customer complaint handling, relationship building, problem solving, training, career planning, and succession planning. The structure should achieve a balance in the responsibilities and authority. Reward and pay should help achieve company goals. Defining authority. Authority can be of different forms. Line authority, which is the authority to directly instruct and command. Staff authority, derived from expertise. These executives can advise, guide, coach, and recommend. Some executives have responsibilities where two or more bosses direct the efforts of one individual. Example, the sales manager reports to the divisional manager and to the corporate head of sales in a multi-division company.